Behind every NBA handshake is a grudge. Behind every smile, a feud. Today, we're peeling back the curtain on the most personal, most explosive player beefs ever to hit the hardwood. The NBA isn't just about buckets, buzzer beaters, and championship rings. Sometimes that it gets personal. Behind every handshake and high five, there's another side of the game. Raw emotion, bruised egos, and straight-up beef. From on-court brawls to years-long vendettas, these aren't your average rivalries. These are the top 5 craziest NBA beefs ever. Get ready to relive the most intense, unfiltered, and unforgettable showdowns in league history. Let's go. Number 5. Ray Allen versus Kevin Garnett and the Celtics Brotherhood. It was supposed to be a brotherhood. The 2008 Boston Celtics were a defensive juggernaut, a championship machine forged in loyalty. Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen, 3 future Hall of Famers who built something iconic. But when Ray made that move, everything fell apart. In 2012, Allen shocked the basketball world by leaving Boston, not just for any team, but for Miami, the Miami Heat. The same Heat led by LeBron and Wade, the same squad that had just taken the Celtics out in 7 brutal games. To Garnett and Pierce, this wasn't just about basketball. This was betrayal. KG said he lost Ray's number. Pierce admitted the Brotherhood was broken. Rondo, who was never tight with Ray to begin with, didn't hold back either. And when Ray helped Miami win the title in 2013 with that clutch 3 in Game 6, the tension only got worse. Years passed, but the wounds stayed fresh. When the Celtics planned a 10-year reunion for their 2008 title team, guess who wasn't invited? Ray Allen. In 2017, Ray finally broke the silence, defending his decision and calling out the double standard. "I wasn't wanted anymore," he said. "So I made the best choice for me." But that didn't stop the cold shoulders. Garnett and Pierce only began to thaw, slightly, when all 3 were inducted into the Hall of Fame. Even then, you could feel it. Some scars never fully heal. Number 4. Shaquille O'Neal versus Kobe Bryant. They were the most dominant duo of the 2000s. Shaq and Kobe, 3 championships, countless highlights, and pure destruction. But behind the banners was a ticking time bomb. Shaq wanted respect. Kobe wanted control. Both wanted to be the man. And neither was willing to give in. It started with subtle jabs, then interviews, then full-blown insults. Shaq said Kobe couldn't win without him. Kobe said Shaq was lazy and out of shape. It got personal, fast. Locker room tension, practice fights, even disses in rap lyrics. By 2004, after losing the finals to the Pistons, it was over. Shaq was traded to Miami, and the split was ugly. Kobe reportedly told the Lakers front office it was him or Shaq. Shaq claimed Kobe snitched on him to police. The beef was nuclear. Even after the dust settled, the rivalry kept flaring. Shaq won a ring in Miami first, fueling the fire. Kobe fired back with 2 more in LA. The media milked it for years, but in 2009, things began to thaw. The infamous "Tell me how my tastes" freestyle was half serious, half banter. And by 2015, they sat down together, just 2 legends reminiscing. The beef was finally buried. Tragically, Kobe's passing in 2020 brought a new level of reflection. Shaq's emotional tribute showed what had been lost and what had finally been healed. Number 3, Russell Westbrook versus Kevin Durant. This one stung. Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant were thunder and lightning, OKC's golden duo. They battled through heartbreaks, injuries, and playoff wars together. Everyone thought they were in it for the long haul. Then came July 4th, 2016. Durant announced he was leaving Oklahoma City for the Golden State Warriors, the same team that just beat them in the Western Conference Finals, the 73-9 juggernaut. To Russ, it felt like a punch in the gut. There was no call, no warning, just a Players Tribune article and silence. Westbrook responded the only way he knew how, by going full nuclear on the court. Triple-doubles, MVP chants, pure vengeance. The first time KD returned to OKC as a Warrior, bedlam, booze, cupcake signs. Westbrook stared him down all night. No handshake, no hug. On-court moments turned icy, chest bumps, jawing. KD telling Russ, "I'm out here." Russ barking back, "I'm coming." Even their teammates had to separate them. Interviews got awkward. "I haven't spoken to him," Russ said flatly. KD tried to downplay it, but the tension was unmistakable. It wasn't until 2019, after both had left their respective teams, that time started to cool things off. In 2021, Durant admitted they hadn't talked in years, but he still had love for Russ. Fans can only hope the two patch it up someday. But make no mistake, this was a brotherhood broken. Number 2. Michael Jordan versus Isiah Thomas. If pettiness were a sport, these two would be in the Hall of Fame. Jordan versus Isiah was more than a rivalry. It was war. In the late 80s, the Detroit Pistons were the roadblock. The bad boys, brutal, physical, unapologetic. And MJ? He was public enemy number 1. Year after year, they knocked Jordan down, literally and figuratively. The Jordan rules were born, designed to shut him down with hard fouls and relentless defense. Isiah led the charge, and Jordan never forgot it. Finally, in 1991, the Bulls swept Detroit. As the final seconds ticked away, the Pistons walked off the court without shaking hands. That was it. The grudge was eternal. Years later, Jordan made it personal. When the 1992 Dream Team was assembled, guess who wasn't on the roster? Isiah Thomas. Jordan has denied pulling strings, but everyone from Magic to Bird has hinted otherwise. Even Rod Thorne, who helped build the team, admitted Jordan made his feelings known. Isiah? He's always insisted he deserved a spot. And he's right. On talent alone, he should have been there. But beef has a cost. 3 decades later, the bitterness still simmers. In The Last Dance, Jordan said it plain. "I hated them, and that hate carries even to this day." Enough said. Number 1. Draymond Green versus Jordan Poole. Sometimes beef stays in the shadows. Other times, it explodes on video. In October 2022, the NBA world was rocked by footage no one saw coming. Warriors forward Draymond Green, veteran 4-time champ, knocked out teammate Jordan Poole in practice. One punch, one viral moment, and a franchise shaken. The Warriors tried to downplay it at first. "It's internal," they said, but the video leaked, and the damage was done. Rumors swirled. Poole had been talking trash. Draymond had been boiling over. And then, snap. Poole didn't retaliate. He didn't speak out, but his body language told the story. The vibe was off all season.
I was wrong for my actions that took place on Wednesday. And for that, I have apologized to my team.
Draymond apologized, took time away. But some things once broken don't fully mend. By the end of the season, Poole was gone, traded to Washington, and the Warriors dynasty looked shaken. Draymond's reputation took a hit, too. He's always been fiery. But now, he looked unhinged. He's feuded with refs, with opponents, even his own teammates. Remember his blow-up with Kevin Durant in 2018? That might have cost them a dynasty. Now add the Poole punch, and Draymond's beefs might be the most chaotic in NBA history. And the craziest part? He's still going. The NBA is a league of talent, legacy, and history. But underneath the stats and rings are real people, with real emotions, rivalries, and grudges. These beefs? They shaped careers, changed franchises, and gave us some of the most unforgettable drama the game has ever seen. Which NBA beef do you think was the wildest? Did we miss one? Drop your pick in the comments, and we've got more fire NBA content dropping soon. So like the video, subscribe the Loop Locker, and turn on that notification bell so you're first in line. Until next time, Stay spicy, Hoop fans.